I'm Kennedy.
And we're your RamsTV reporters.
Today we'll be talking about Native American history.
Our first source we got from Britannica.com. Native Americans were the first people here in the Western Hemisphere, only those groups whose original territories were in the present-day Canada and United States. At the dawn of the 16th century, when the European conquest to the Americas, indigenous peoples resided throughout the Western Hemisphere.
Native Americans were soon decimated by the effects of epidemic disease, military conquest, and enslavement.
In terms of local history, the Potawatomi tribe was one of the main tribes in the Chicago area, along with the Ottawa and the Ojibwe. They spoke similar languages, Algonquin languages, and were the most common in kind of this Great Lakes region. And Chicago, to this day, is home to one of actually the largest Native American populations in the United States. This is partly because in the 1950s and 1960s and 1970s, there was a lot of efforts to try to convince Native people to move off the reservations and into urban cities, kind of as another tactic to try to force Native people to culturally integrate. And so Native American tribes have their own ways of deciding who belongs to their community. And in many ways, it works more like citizenship than just ethnicity. Belonging to a Native tribe, American tribe, is a process of, you recognizing them as your community, but also the community recognizing you. And so when you're researching information about Native Americans, trying to find out about history and culture, make sure that you're looking for people who identify as part of a tribe and that there's some way that the tribe is kind of recognizing them back.
Now with Dr. Nelson, we came back with more facts about Native American history.
This is again from Britannica.com. Native Americans were subject to discriminatory political and legal policies through the 20th and the 21st centuries.
Now we present Miss G. What should we know about Native American history as our final question?
Ooh, okay, final question. I think that we have to know the hardships that Native Americans face to understand how they live today and understand how, we can appreciate cultures that are different than our own, how we can understand different perspectives. I think it's important to understand those varying points of view. And I think ultimately if we can understand the hardships that Native Americans face, we can understand kind of the conversations today regarding Native Americans and the way that, the challenges they face today and why that is historically and how we currently, as both you and me, right, citizens of the US, can ultimately, help contribute in a positive way.
Thanks for watching.
We'll come back to you with another story soon from RamsTV.